Let's take a look at the build you saw in the ISA using the Fek'hri store Warship T6. It's the recent event free ship. I'm using the Antiproton cannon build, using the wide arc Antiproton dual heavy cannons, the advanced radiation Antiproton dual heavy cannons, the Delphic Antiproton dual cannon, and the advanced temporal defense Chronoton dual heavy cannons from the temporal reputation. This is the Arconian reputation, temporal reputation. Then I used the Elite Fleet Intervention Protomatter Deflector Array from the Fleet Colony with the weapon specialization. Then I used the Preventing Fortified Impulse engines from the competitive reputation with the engineering speed boost turn rate clicky. Then the Preventing Fortified Warp Core from the competitive reputation as well. And the Preventing Innervated Resilient Shield Array from the competitive reputation. This is the critical chance severity one. The hull capacity one's nice too. And this gives the 2 and 3 piece for the competitive reputation, which is the hull capacity, this weapon specialization, and the bonus energy damage resistance rating. Then for aft weapons, I used the Delphic Antiproton turret and 3 Antiproton turrets. Then for devices, I used the Subspace Field Modulator, the Red Matter Capacitor, and the Battery Energy Amplifier. For consoles, I used the Engineering Console, or the Universal Sustained Radiation Field, which is the 2-piece together with the Advanced Radiation Energy Weapon, which gives hull capacity temporary hit points with the proc from the weapon. Then I used the Chronoton Drive Actuator, which is part of the temporal set, which gives the 2-piece for 8.9 crit directed energy, weapon damage, and crit severity. Then I used the Tachyonetic Converter from the Lobi store, the Hostile Acquisition Console from the Exchange lockbox, and Polymorphic Probe Array also from the Exchange lockbox, and the Dynamic Power Redistribution module. And then I use 5 Antiproton vulnerability locators. For skills, I use my standard heavy tech focus skill tree. For a more detailed rundown, check my channel I have a video there on my skill tree. And then I use Intelligence Officer and Strategist for my specialization. For traits, I use A Good Day to Die, Self-Modulating Fire, Accurate, where you can get Superior Accurate, Anchored, Cannon Training, again you can have Superior Cannon Training, Context is for Kings, Fleet Coordinator, Inspirational Leader, and Intense Focus. Then for Starship traits, I use Cold-Hearted, Emergency Weapon Cycles, Calm Before the Storm, Promise of Ferocity, and Withering Barrage. Then for Space Reputation, I used Advanced Targeting Systems, Controlled Countermeasures which procced with Cold-Hearted, Enhanced Shield Penetration, Magnified Firepower, Precision, and for Active Reputation, use all the space ones basically. And for stations, I use 2 Pirate Engineers, 2 SRO Techs, and 1 Efficient Pirate Psi. And the actual abilities, I use Engineering Team 1, Ox the Bat 1, Emergency Power to Weapons 3, Tactical Team 1, Chemosite Lace Weaponry 2, Attack Prana Beta 2, Scanner Volley 3, and Distributed Targeting 1. Then Emergency Power to Engines 1, Ox the Bat 1. Transfer Shield Strength 1, Science Team 2, and Hazard Emitters 3. And then lastly, the Active Duty Officers, which is the Tech Prana Beta restores hull and red firing, the Warfare Specialist against Borgs, Chance for stacking crit chance buff on firing energy weapons, and 3 Technicians for the Ox the Bat build. Plus the new Warfare Master Space increased damage versus all. I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.